We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. Kyle Hendricks gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink. Great straight changeup and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Hit back toward the mound. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
In there, 0-1. Hendricks. He's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Batting third, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. First pitch on its way. Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time.
1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0. LeMahieu, the runner at first with 2 gone. No contact there, and it's 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
This one's flared off to the right side. Hayward coming on. He's there, but oh, he missed it. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the...
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
the center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Missed low and inside with it. Left, and this will wind up a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Batting 7.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
A 2-ball, no-strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Stanton looking up into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ, and the Cubs are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Not a great way to start on the road as a pitcher. Give up a bomb to the leadoff hitter.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Batting 7. The first baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Cole will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Batting 3rd.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. 1 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Kyle Schwarber stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Shot down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Second inning set to go. Striding in, Gio Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Baez has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The pitcher, Garrett Cole.
At the plate, Garrett Cole. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Oh, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up. In there for strike one. LeMahieu hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as the lead remains 3-1. Here's Chris Bryant now as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 strike now from Cole. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball.
A ball and 2 strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now another 1-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Gardner is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested, chance to get...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs are... Now at the plate, Aaron Judge, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Happ patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting,
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. And that's the second out.
Now back left field.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Lifted down the line in left. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Drilled on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. And is the second baseman Jason Kipnis as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Starting to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. Over to first, Cole, and late reactions, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, and he fouls this one off. One strike now from Cole.
Oh. Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses there. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner goes for second. Swinging a soft liner. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1. On a line to shortstop. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1, here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. High in the air into shallow left center. Schwarber has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. The 2-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone into the bleachers. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. And the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Javier Baez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The pitch. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Count even at 2-2. 2-2 now to Baez. Hit high in the air down the right field line. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Contreras, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Garrett Cole, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. There's Baez. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes. And he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Baez ranging to his right, and there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Halfway home, tied at 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason.
Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
1 away now, and here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here's a swing by Kipnis, and he connects on this one. Out to deep right field. Into the bleachers and out of here. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis as they take the lead 4-3. Into the box now, Kyle Hendricks. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Cole's ready. 2-2 pitch on its way. Struck him out. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-3 Chicago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Now batter, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
At the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
The batter, the catcher.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So stepping in, Brett Gardner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Sent out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They still trail it here 4-3. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Looked like he might have got squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Gardner has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1 ball, no strike.
Lined hard to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Rizzo rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 2. And he is in there.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
He's set and the pitch. Jason Hayward stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. The relay, the tag, and he's out going for second. But all told, two men cross the plate on the play.
Now back.
Jason Kipnis will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 6. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The 2-0 on the way. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And it's fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
3 balls.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on. Into the box.
Leading off the first base.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Popped him up. Contreras waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Gio Urshela. He was a double play victim last time around. And that misses for ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Into the bleachers and gone. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Happ is there, 2 gone.
Now
so the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A runner on first with 2 away. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
number 21.
Thank you, Heidi. Steven Souza is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half for the 7th. Ball 1. The 1-0.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Grounded to short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ian Happ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Left side. And quickly there are 2 away. In now, Anthony Rizzo. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, and they double him up. It's 8-4. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Roll, this is...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 8-4. Rowan Wick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50.
Popped him up. Rizzo is there. 1 away.
Labor Torres.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
1 ball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here comes the first pitch. Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Again, a 1-2. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're unable to make. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now another 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line drive to center field. Gardner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the. All set for the start of the inning. So coming to the plate, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Bryant in foul ground. And this one drops. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away.
Are you serious right here? This is becoming a joke. 8 foul balls in a row. This guy is in auto swing mode. This pitcher could throw this thing anywhere, and he's pulling the trigger.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Luke Voigt becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Gio Urshela stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Again, he sends it out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runs.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here comes the 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
8-4 tonight. The Chicago Cubs get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Kyle Hendricks earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base.